Let's talk to Jane Fryatt from Face to Face HR. So, given a company name like that, I have absolutely no idea what you do for a living. Could it be that you do some HR and you'd like to do it face to face with people?
That's right, yeah. We provide HR consultancy services for small businesses. So I work with small business owners to take the stress and heartache away when they have an HR issue and to help them get the best out of their people.
Oh, and so does Connie.
Well said. Well said.
Yes. Hello, Connie. Chosen to keep quiet until you're talking.
Yes, typical.
Okay, so tell me your definition of the word small, because for some people, the legal definition is up to 249 employees. Which I don't call small. What do you call small?
Under 50.
Okay.
Under 50 staff usually, no HR department or just has sort of an HR administrator. So they want some professional, experienced HR support they can call on, as and when they have an issue, or if they want to be a bit more proactive, how to motivate their staff, how to get them to be more productive.
Okay, and is there a thing at the moment? Is there something that makes your phone ring that lots of people are asking you about?
That's a good question. So
I'm really good at questions. The answers I struggle with.
So recently I've had quite a few, we offer a startup package. So if you're taking on your first employee, so I've had quite a lot of interest in that. People either taking on their first employee for the first time, or they've taken someone on and they're not working out. So they want some support to perhaps move that person on or get them to be a bit more productive.
I'm wondering how you're going to say
that's brilliant.
We'd like
to move that person on.
Move them on.
Yeah, not
wave bye-bye.
Well, often the person themselves knows it's not really working as well, so it can be a bit of relief to have that conversation.
Oh, yeah.
And while we're talking semantics about moving people on, perhaps, HR, face-to-face HR.
Yeah.
So people seem to be moving away from HR as a phrase. There is a view, which I disagree with, but there is a view that saying human resources is just, the people are just another little unimportant cog in the wheel, like the factory or like the warehouse or the vans. Is it a bit condescending to say human resources, or actually is that what they are? They are resources and they're human. They're you can spin it positively. Yeah,
I mean, I don't really see it like that. I mean, I wouldn't ever go to someone and say, how many human resources do you have in your business? We're talking about people, obviously. Yeah. I don't think it matters what you call it. I think the important thing for me is the relationship you have with the business. They feel comfortable telling you perhaps some quite sensitive information about their business, so you've got to have that relationship right from the start, and becoming a part of their team, and knowing their people and being able to make decisions that impact them appropriately.
And I'm from my understanding of HR, there's two approaches. There's prevention and there's cure.
Yes.
And I guess what you like to do is help people put procedures, policies, contracts, whatever in place so that they don't have a problem.
Yes, of course.
And my experience of people is they tend not to be that clever. They wait until there's a problem and then they want you to deal with it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I would say 90% of people who come to me are coming because they've got a live issue, they've got a disciplinary issue, or they've got a person who's underperforming, or they've got someone who's off sick, who's been off sick for a while and they want to do something about it, rather than, I'd like to have a new handbook, or, that comes later. Once the relationship's established, I can say to them, look, you probably could do better to have your policy saying this, or your contract of employment saying this, or perhaps we can work on something to improve how we manage return to works, etc.
And what you're really doing is saying to people, you've got it wrong. Is that something you need to tread carefully on? Because usually telling people in any walk of life that they got it wrong is not going to make you a friend.
No, but like I say, often people come to me knowing that either they have got it wrong or they're about to get it wrong, and they realise they need some support. And so you're sort of pushing out a bit of an open door. Yes, you're right. When you start to dig a little bit deeper and you think, this isn't maybe the best way you could be operating, you do have a more sensitive conversation. But that's like anyone who's working with a business, you're there to help them to improve their business, but not in a way that they're not comfortable with. That's the whole point of face-to-face. I get to know your business. I operate in the way that you feel comfortable.
I was just looking at the website. You've got quite a big team of consultants, haven't you?
Yes.
It's a fairly big group that you work with.
There's 7 of us, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Up and down the country. But I mean, I focus on Oxfordshire, so I'm based in Wallingford, so I do most of my business is within an hour of Wallingford. I do have a couple of clients in London, but it's quite.
So Marlow businesses would be more than welcome.
Oh yes,
if
absolutely.
they wanted to give you a ring. And it's
absolutely.
face to face. Face is a number. Sorry, face isn't a number 2. 2 is a number 2.
Yes.
Yeah, which is fine.
But I tweet a lot. I do.
You do,
send
'cause
out
I'm watching
tips. Yeah,
I can see it says you're enjoying it so far.
Oh, I am enjoying it so far. There you go.
Don't worry, we can put that right.
But certainly, if people are looking for hints and tips, then follow me on Twitter or LinkedIn. So I put regular posts out.
Yeah.
I do, and you do. Yeah, you make me embarrassed. I don't tweet nearly as much as you do, but hey. So sometimes I guess your clients who've had a problem, they feel the need to look back in anger.
Here we go. There we go.
There we go.
That was absolutely seamless.
Which leads me neatly to your first choice of music for us, which is a piece of music that I love. Connie loves it as well. Oasis, Don't Look Back in Anger, which I have to say, when maybe it dates me or my kids, but when they were little, we used to drive places and it would come on the radio because that's when it was, and the four of us would be just singing along because it's just a great sing-along song. So that's why I like it, but I didn't choose it, you did. Why did you choose it?
It reminds me of being at university, actually, and we did the same. One of the last songs to play in the student union was this song, and everyone kind of sang along. So, yeah, good memories.
So at the same time, I was married with kids and you were in your last year
Yeah,
of uni.
I was getting drunk.
What does that tell us? Fine, lovely. Thank you for choosing Oasis, Don't Look Back in Anger.